Literally just rolled out of bed. It is Sunday and I'm the only one up right now, so I'm talking a little bit quiet. I usually get up like 15-20 minutes before my husband. Theo already got up and ate. He always gets us up at like the crack of dawn. I cannot talk right now. I have not had enough coffee. Anywho, so today we're really just doing a vlog of my Sunday routine and how I avoid these Sunday scaries. Something that you guys ask me a lot about. So I do have set things that I do on Sundays in terms of meal prep and self-care. So I figured I would just take you guys along with me today on Sunday and show you all the different things that I do. So we start off by going to the gym in the morning. Sundays are usually the day that I run, but we'll see how it goes because I have not been in a running mood lately. So I'll keep you updated on that one. And then we have some other things, and like I said, meal prep and self-care that we do every Sunday to just make the transition back into the week a little bit easier. So I'm going to take you guys with me and show you what that looks like. Okay, just finished my run. It was a pretty good run. I went 6 miles. It was Christmas last week, so I had time off from the gym for my usual workouts, and I was also fueled pretty good. I have a lot of carbs in me, so I think that's why today was a pretty good run. Running just sets me up to have a clear mind for the day. It just kind of gets me focused. Honestly, it's when I get my best ideas for you guys for all the content that I share, kind of like my moving meditation. So now I'm going to do some stretching. P.S. My scrunchie matches my leggings, and I really feel like I have my life together. And on Sundays, we always have a pancake breakfast. So we're going to have that today, and I will show you guys how we make that. Just finished our pancake breakfast. We've been having pancake breakfast. How long have we lived together? 5 years? 4 years? 5 years?
4.5.
Usually every Sunday. You guys know I don't count calories. When we first started this tradition, I honestly hated it because I would have to count the calories of every little thing. I just listen to my hunger and fullness and eat all foods with no food rules. I have a video all on hunger and fullness, so I'm gonna link to the video that I explained the hunger and fullness scale and how to use it here. It's nice to do something special on Sundays because during the week, breakfasts seem to be so rushed. So it's just kind of nice to regroup, spend some time together, create a tradition. We don't shower before we make breakfast. I don't know if that's gross or not, but it's life. I literally just put it on wet, damp hair, so I'm going to comb this out. I honestly just like dip it in and kind of work it through. I have really, really dry hair, and I do think that this really helps. I usually only wash my hair once a week, and I try to make it on Sundays, so I can just leave this on for a couple of hours as I'm just moseying around the house. I definitely think it makes a difference in my hair and just lets it be a little bit more moisturized. So I just do this once a week and just rinse it off and shampoo as usual at the end of the day, or a couple hours, whatever. Okay guys, I am all showered. I have the coconut oil off of my hair and I'm ready to do some meal prep. The first thing that I'm going to make is unstuffed cabbage roll soup. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I'm also going to make cinnamon pretzel granola, hard-boiled eggs, and honey buckwheat bread. Okay, so I have just ground turkey that I'm going to put in here. This is some turkey stock that I had made from Thanksgiving, so I'm going to put some of that in there. We have just crushed tomatoes, some rice that I'll throw in there, and then I just shredded up an entire cabbage, and I probably won't use it all, but I'll use it for stir fries and whatnot throughout the week. So I'm going to put all of that into the crock pot. Not really using actual measurements or anything here. I'll probably put some onion powder, garlic powder, and salt in there too. Let that go for a couple hours, and that's that. also going to end up putting some Worcestershire sauce in there. Worcestershire, such a funny word. It's a really common misconception that you cannot meal plan when you eat intuitively and have no food rules, and I think that's utter bogus. Meal planning makes your life easier. There's what I call practical hunger. Not every meal is going to be mind-blowingly delicious and exactly what you're craving at that time, because that's just not practical. So it kind of comes down to, okay, I need something nourishing for my body that's going to make me feel good. Sometimes we eat things because they're going to make our life easier. We know they're going to give us the nourishment that we need, not necessarily because they're going to be super mind-blowing. So that's just being practical, you guys. Not every meal is going to be exactly what you want, because sometimes we might want a juicy burger or something, but we can't get that. Or we might want a crisp salad with some grilled chicken, but we can't get that. It's okay to do this meal prep and to say, you know what? This might not be exactly what I want right now, exactly what sounds amazing, but I know that this is practical, this is life, and I have so many more chances to have a lunch, a dinner, whatever it might be, that is going to be amazing. That is what it is all about. It's about just being practical about things and knowing that there are no rules. You don't have to eat this, but knowing, okay, well, it's prepared, I have it. Maybe it's the financial aspect, eating what you've prepared versus going out to eat. There's so many different aspects. I think that's part of the nuance of intuitive eating versus what everyone thinks. It's like, okay, boom, someone said a burger or a donut or something and it sounds fabulous, but realistically, can I go get that right now? Can I have that right now? And would that make me feel super great? It's about balance between that practical hunger and what you want in the moment, and sometimes during the crazy weeks we just go with that practical hunger. I do always think of what will make me feel satisfied, what will make me feel full, so I always, like I have protein, veggies, carb. I'm going to make some bread to go with it, so I know that's going to keep me nice and satisfied. That's also that part of that practical hunger, is knowing what is going to keep you satisfied. So this is going to stay here for a few hours. The next thing that I'm going to make is the cinnamon pretzel granola. That is absolutely amazing. I do have a recipe for this, so I'll show you guys how I put that together, but I will link in the description to the full recipe that's on my website. This is my favorite recipe, dare I say it. Okay, so the granola's in the oven. The last couple things that I'm going to put together are hard-boiled eggs. I usually make between 10 and 12. So I just put my eggs in the Instant Pot with some water. And then if you put a little bit of vinegar, just a splash, then just a little bit of baking soda, again, just like a sprinkle, they become so easy to peel. So I literally just do this for 6 minutes, pressure cook, and then let them go. So now I'm going to make my honey buckwheat bread. This is what it looks like. I have the recipe for this also. I'm going to link to it in the description. And that is going to be all of my meal prep that I'm going to be doing today. For dinners, I just write down 5 different 20-minute dinner ideas. That's really all I do for dinner prep. So I don't do a ton of prep for the dinners besides deciding what I'm going to make. And again, keep that flexible. If you decide you don't want something during the week, totally don't have to have it. You can change it on a dime. But I think it's just really nice to know that you have something to cook so you're not scrambling. Okay, so the last little nugget of self-care that I'm going to do on Sundays, I actually do this every other Sunday. I am going to do my nails. So I do my own gel nails, and it lasts for honestly 2 weeks. I have a kit that I got off Amazon. It has a light that I use, and I have my little pink basket with all of my nail goodies in it. It takes me like 45 minutes to do, so I'm gonna throw some friends on, do my nails, and I just feel so much better about myself when my nails are done. I've honestly always been that way all the way back to high school, but I don't like spending the money to get my nails done, and this is so much cheaper. I got it for Christmas. It's like 50 bucks. I'll link to the kit that I have in the description. Totally worth it. You can buy so many different colors, and it's so much cheaper than if you actually go get them done. And for me, it's almost like it like reduces my anxiety. I love just concentrating and throwing friends on, so I'm gonna do that. I actually bit all my nails off the other day.
It's a really bad habit of mine, but if I have them painted, I won't bite them. I got just stressed and anxious a couple days ago and bit them all off. That's what happened. I always feel so much better once these are done. Went with a navy blue color. Feels good. So that is my last little bit of self-care that I do on Sundays. Now for the rest of the evening, we are going to take Theo for a walk, and then we have pizza every Sunday evening for dinner. Again, just kind of knowing what we're gonna have makes the evening go a little bit easier. And that's the whole goal of everything that I've showed you today, is just to make this week easier. Just giving yourself that time to prep some things so you don't have to rush together, okay, what's for lunch during the week, and to also just give yourself some mental clarity for the week, going into the week without being so flustered. That little bit of self-care. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe down there, and also be sure to hit that little bell because you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded, which is at 5 p.m. Eastern time every Sunday. And be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite go-to ways to avoid the Sunday scaries are, and also let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see, because I'm always all about creating the stuff that you guys want to see, the content that you are most interested in. So let me know. I'm always taking requests. Otherwise, be sure to hit subscribe, give this a like, and I will see you guys next Sunday. See you later.